Hey MGTOWs, this is Vincent. Nice day. Enjoying the sunlight. Enjoying the last bit of the summer. As far as my personal condition goes, I think I'm losing ground. It's Liberation Y recently passed, well, about 3 months ago supposedly, and he didn't make it. Sad thing is, he had all kinds of very useful nutrition advice on his channel, and I implemented a lot of that stuff. But then he went for chemo, and I guess he didn't have enough resources to really do what he wanted to do, so he was kind of stuck with whatever insurance would pay for. And the result is he went into a downward spiral and then passed away. But I think it's extremely cool the way so many of our MGTOW brothers stepped up and sent him some cash, because he was in dire need of it. And it did smooth the way for him quite a bit, although he was in enormous agony. Man, that is a deal breaker for me. I'll eat a bullet first. There's no way I'm doing that. But brave words. Now I have to say that it looks to me like I'm either maintaining or I might be slightly losing ground on the cancer thing. I've got some dull aches here and there. Got a slight ache in my liver from the liver tumor. I think it's supposedly dead, but basically maybe not. It's hard to tell. So in any case, the ultrasound said it had no blood flow in it, and the thing looked pretty dead on the MR or the CT scan. But I'm thinking, but the restriction that I'm feeling in the colon or the rectum is definitely there, and it's starting to become a problem, I think. The enema and everything goes well, and I can still take a dump, but there's definitely restrictions. So what I'd like to do is put out a call, see if I can access the knowledge base of so many of our MGTOW brothers, and I'm wondering where a good cash expat medical facility is, where I can just drop in, or like make an appointment and then get this rectal tumor removed. There's a possibility that I might be stuck with a colostomy bag, which would suck, but I'd be alive still. I'd still be able to watch them bitcoins. But so basically that's where I am right now. As far as home goes, I've got some domestic problems. I'm not very proud of it. and I, in a way, I guess you could call me a simp to some degree, but the thing is, I have a younger sister who is completely fucked, completely screwed. She basically's got seizures, massive learning disabilities. You look at her, you know, she looks normal, but talk to her, she talks not very bright, but she is normal, more or less, about your average Bernie Sanders voter. So basically, in order to prevent her from dying in a gutter someplace, Dad and I stepped up, and we gave her a place to live. And basically, she's been using us for a free place to live for about 6 years now. It's embarrassing, and but man, I just, family, even though I'm a MGTOW, family is a thing, and man, it was a real hard choice. She's a real piece of work. She's not very nice. She has her moments. She can be nice, and she sometimes is nice, but man, she's very alienated, and she's extremely well, she's got a lot of problems, and she can get irritating and irritable and everything, and so I realized that it's been bothering me, you know, but I didn't realize it until the emotional counseling. You know, when I had emotional counseling at in Mexico, I gained a lot. You know, I gained the ability to understand much more of my mind than I did before, and I can feel things that I couldn't feel before, and I suspect that most of the resentment that I was feeling, because she was treating Dad and I just like money chumps, right? But I was just getting more and more irritated, and now, and I realize now what it is, and the fact that I was just being treated like a money chump. And I'm not a big fan of that. So, so basically, when I got home, I immediately said, okay, you're going to be paying some rent. You're not going to be, you know, I mean, she was supposedly saving up for a van and everything, saving up for a van, and then she would be ready to move and ready to leave, and then, and I would work on the van and I would get it ready, and then she would fart out and chicken out. So now that I've placed some limits on her, and I'm charging her some rent, now she's all, oh, I'm gonna leave, blah blah blah. Fine with me. If she leaves, that'll really ease my life there, because she adds a lot of stress to my life, and man, that is definitely not good for cancer. That is definitely dangerous. So if she doesn't leave, Dad and I are planning on moving out, cutting off the utilities, and leaving her to it, because man, 6 years as a money chump really is excessive. So so I went ahead and stopped. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, and does anybody know any good expat medical clinic? I would very much like to know. Something really nice, something high tech, perhaps with robotics that work on your intestines. I better go. Later.